and they were feeding them to the freaking sea monster. So they had was the sea monster considered were the reptilians considered the sea monster? No. Was the sea monster their pets? Was it their toy or their use? Was it their useful weapon? Was it an ally? Yes, it was their ally. Okay. Has the sea monster been there for millions of years, since dinosaurs? Yeah. Bro. Sea monsters have been there. Were the sea monsters there before the reptilians? Yeah. So the reptilians were feeding people to the sea monster and animals to the sea monster to keep their favor with them. Yeah. Libra, meditation, diplomacy, achieving balance. Bro, to achieve balance with them. Diplomacy. So how does it, okay. So this building was just a connection point. Was just what was that one card I just had? That it was like it was the wormhole card. What was it about? It said like sneak side or something like that, or like a cheap way of getting in or easy way of getting in, or like a secret doorway or something. I don't know why I just put it back in here. I shouldn't have put it back in here. Sorry, I'll get it. Of course, it'll be all the way at the very fucking beginning. Okay, you know what? Instead of me doing that, I'm just going to look at the very beginning. Yeah, it says serendipity, shortcut, and secret link. Yeah, a secret link, a shortcut. It was a shortcut to the main portal. Okay. Was it in the what? Was the main portal under the water with access that the monster had access to? It was. It was. Seeing the big picture, gaining perspective, and look, she's on the water. She's on the water. That's water. See the waves? And it said seeing the bigger picture, gaining perspective. So they found a secret link to get into it that was under this building, and they wanted in there because I think what happened is they found a tunnel somewhere else, and they knew that they wanted to find a way to get in from that other way. Like maybe they didn't find the tunnel, but they knew where it was underneath, and they followed it all the way to there, and then they were like, okay, well, there's another entrance here. So they blew the building up. Well, didn't blow it up, but they secretly did it to where it like fell perfectly. And that's when they took over. They were like, okay, the government, we need it now. It's going to have to be condemned. Everyone has to move out. We have to take over the building and the land. Let's go ahead and buy off the properties that's around the land. Let's make a big, huge hole in the middle of the freaking city. Because it was like in the city proper. Like it was in the city. And so they sold, they said it was an endangerment for everyone's house to crumble. So they said, we'll give you extra money so that way, you know, you don't end up, I mean, you should sell it to us now so that way you don't end up homeless with no money. We'll buy it from you. So everyone sold their properties because they believed that it crumbled to the ground. And they all laughed at your mother and your father for trying to tell them that they were going to end up like what was happening. They were trying to tell everybody and they freaking laughed at her and him. Like they didn't believe anything that they said. Because they said it was the Roman government, the Roman Empire that was doing it. They laughed at them and said, why would they blow up their own building? Why would they take down their own building, you know? Well, we try to tell you. Fucking idiots. So yeah, all of the properties got bought and they leveled it all. And they built some type of fence privacy thing up or whatever, saying it was for safety purposes. But it wasn't. Okay, so the book burning thing didn't come till later on. That's why. That's why it kept on giving me yes or no answers. The dad is the one that created the book, all the books. Y'all went, okay, y'all went pioneering, and y'all went to place to place to place to place, telling everybody and getting information and finding out more information about them. You had a group, like once you were in the know, like you could tell, people could tell that you were, a specific type of person. Like people could tell that you were a specific type of, like that you were a conspiracy theorist. I don't know, just by looking at people, they could tell that you were like in the know about stuff. So you would go into a taverns and stuff, you and your dad, and certain people that were like sitting in the corner in the room, in the dark room, like in the corner, just like putting down here, you know, not talking and lollygagging and stuff. Those types of people would get lured to you and be like, hey, are you in a bus? And there was like some type of code thing that was going on because there was like a bunch of active people trying to take down the Roman Empire. My thighs were so, my muscles are so sore. Okay, anyway, I gotta hurry up so we can get to bed. So yeah, they were definitely abusing their power, okay? A lot of the shit was flying monkeys. Like the religious crap was all flying monkeys, okay? It was all BS. And y'all knew that, so y'all had like a code or something like that. It's almost like in secret societies, they would go like this. If they like scratched your shoulder like this and like came back like this, then you were a something, something, something. You know what I'm saying? Like there was something like that where like if you moved a certain way, or like something like this, or like something like it was a natural movement that you did, but then you just like did certain fingers on the way out of the movement or something like that. To show that that's what you were. It had something to do with the hands. For sure had something to do with the hands. And so as you went around, so this type of people started knowing about a boy and his son. Kind of like the Freemasons, yeah. It could have even been, but this is before they were even created. Well, actually, the Freemasons didn't come from nowhere. They came from Romans, I do believe, because the buildings that the Freemasons created here that were like all of our best made buildings in America are built by the Freemasons. They're all the ones that have all of our amazing architect was built by the Freemasons. So that architecture came from either England or Rome, because Rome has those amazing buildings, like Italy has those amazing buildings, like we have replica of now. So yeah, you could have been a Freemason. I'm surprised that the Freemason card didn't come out though. Anyway, yeah, and what's funny about that is the one that made the sea monkeys, he created a secret society. That's crazy. The one in the ocean. Okay, so as you went around to city to city to city, rumors started going around about the boy in the sun that was going to dismantle the Roman Empire from the inside out. So you guys were known. As soon as you walked in the door, it wasn't even about the handshake. Like, they would ask you something and they would know that it was you. Like, you guys had secret names or whatever. And by the time you got to like 6 of these things where it kept happening for 6 times, you decided to give them a code name or a code something. And so it would be super easy and fast. You were like, it's going to happen to us every time now. We're famous. We're secretly famous is what's happening. So, yeah, that's what y'all did. And then, didn't somebody say something about Medusa? There's Medusa. You pretended to be an artist, a hobbyist? Well, you didn't pretend, you were, but that's what you said, that you guys went around selling your art, because in Rome, it was all about sex, art, and beauty, right? So yeah, you could absolutely go around saying that you were selling art, but you were funded. Like, people gave you money from everywhere. Everyone that wanted to take down the Romans, even people that were like higher up, but didn't like wanted to dismantle them so they could have their own power. They paid for you to do everything. They paid for people to have watchers for you, like to be looking over for you, like looking out for you. They paid for y'all. Abundance, prophecy, and accomplishment. I can't make it up. Abundance, prophecy, and accomplishment. What did I just say? They are going to be the ones to dismantle the Roman Empire. I just said that. Abundance, money. They gave you money because you were the prophesied people that were going to accomplish the deed. This is too much, bro. I can't make it up. My shit. Unseen forces at work. Karma. That's the only reason why you didn't succeed. You would have succeeded, but it's not how the timeline was supposed to go. Unfortunately, we had to start seeing the corruption for ourselves and wake our own selves up, which is what we're doing right now. So, it saved everybody a whole lot of fucking heartbreak, I'll tell you that. Oh my god. That's what this card is for. Kept in the dark. It never came out to the light, dude. The secrets never came out. Secrets kept in the dark. Yeah. They never got outed. They kept being secretive the rest of until now. Okay, so let's get back down to it here. Okay, so we already know that and that and that. Yep. Okay, we know that. Okay, so had you stopped and settled down in an actual building on the ground? Yes. Oh my God. Rebirth, elimination, and visualization. Okay. So now, look, yes, you were. So I saw y'all on a boat going to blah, blah, blah. But now, look, the chariots. Look, there's a chariot there. You're sitting in a freaking chariot. And look, you're the sun. The sun. The sun is in a chariot. And remember, I said the sun wanted to get away and get like away from the situation and go settle down somewhere with the animals he loved and stuff, with the horses. Yeah. So that's what happened. Did something happen to his dad? Did his dad go with him to the place on the chariot? Draco, fortitude, resilience, and humility. Did his dad settle down with him in the house? Yes. Okay. So you and your dad ended up settling down in a house somewhere. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And at this point, remember, y'all's whole point was to collect all the information you could. All the sacred knowledge, all the knowledge of everything that was being hidden from us. The fact that the Romans were going to invade the freaking Bible or whatever, the books of the whatever. And try to keep us blind, right? So you knew this. and you wanted payback. So at this point, you were done traveling. You had already traveled to everybody. Everybody already knew who you were. You already had all the money you needed to get to where you got to go. So you ended up settling back close to where the freaking happened, close to where your house was, right? Yes, for upright. They ended up settling down near the secret link. Oh no. Wait, hold on. Because I just got that it was. I see y'all stepping back and watching. I see you standing, like, I see you watching from a little bit of a distance. Now, was that near the big portal or near their old house? Was it near the big portal? No, it was near their old house. Yes, okay, it was near their old house. Yeah, solidarity, community, and devotion. Look, what did I just say? You were watchers. You watched the community around you. You watched to see how they were going to move, what they were going to do next, because you knew they had a plan. So you were like constantly, I think it was horses that you really loved. You said animal lover. I think it was horses that you loved. You had a whole ranch and everything. And at this point, you know, you were a kid when y'all left. I think they don't even know what you look like or anything at this point. Who knows? So who knows? So okay, so at this point you have a whole library. You have a whole entire library. Yeah, look, response, impertinence, and anticipation. You're sitting there waiting. You're sitting there waiting for them to do what they're gonna do, right? You're waiting for them to open that portal or to get down in there, okay? And unfortunately, you don't make it into that portal. This is how the reptilians have control, right here. This is how they have in. This is how they have control. You didn't succeed. Did you try blowing up their base there by the house? Yeah, okay. You tried to blow it up, okay? Is he the destroyer? No. Is he the reason for the explosion? Yes. Is he the destroyer? The destruction destroyer? Yes, okay, you were the destruction destroyer. You caused the huge ass explosion. Because you were trying to free, okay? But it didn't go all the way through because you would have needed so many big bombs. Because, like I said, that was 6-foot-inch of rebar reinforced concrete that was surrounding just that part, okay? And they did not blow the concrete apart. They created a space where they would only change a molecular structure of that one space of the concrete for them to get through, and then it would go back solid. So you couldn't get through that unless if you blew it up. Maybe that's why you blew it up. Did he blow it up because he tried to get in? Oh, yeah, you were trying to get underneath that. You wanted to get underneath. Yeah, you blew it up because you wanted to get underneath. Okay. And you failed. So now that you did that, now all the attention's on you. Now you're being executed. So was it the son that did the blowing up? Was it the dad that did the blowing up? Okay, it was the dad. I'm sorry. It was the dad that was executed. Transition, responsibility, and adjustment. He said, no, I'm doing it. I'm not going to allow you to do it and get yourself killed. I'm doing it. This is my space. You have a whole life to live. Your mother is either down there, or I got to figure out what it is that's down there that's so important to them that they killed my child. Like, I love you, son. You have this. You're an amazing man. You know, you've been great. If something happens to me and I don't come back, I want you to get out of here and I want you to go live a life and not even think twice about this shit ever again. And yeah, I think that's what you did actually. Because you have the executioner. Okay, you were taken out. Did the dad make him promise to burn the books? No. Okay, so the guys came back and burned the books after his dad got taken out. The bad people. Yeah. Okay, so the bad people came, and you already knew this. You had bags packed just in case, and you got rid of any information that could have told them who you were or anything like that. Did you leave all the knowledge for them to take? For them to burn? Too many cards. I got 2 yeses. The Empress, the Devil, and the Chariot in the reverse. Those are major arcana cards. Curiosity, progress, perfection, beauty, and order. Burden, baggage, self-oppression, and the Chariot in the reverse. Meditation, diplomacy, achieving balance. Yeah, there was no balance for that. Let me get one card. Did you leave all of the knowledge that y'all accumulated over time for the reptilians to get their hands on or take out? No, okay. Was it passed to a friend, a trusted person? No. Did you take it with you? No. Did you burn it yourself? No. Did your dad take it before he got executed? No. Was it hidden? Yes. Well, no. Give me one card. Was the information hidden? Yes. Okay. So y'all hid it somewhere, bro. A twist of fate, the mercy of a greater power. A greater power hid it. There's a twist of fate that happened. Yeah, perfection, completion, and continuity. Continuity. Oh, is it the benevolent watchers that did this? Is it the benevolent watchers, the extraterrestrials, the watchers that protected this information? Yes, Uranus. They could be on Uranus or near Uranus. Passion, indulgence, and sexuality. Wow. Okay. Justice, Aquarius. Social justice, radical effort, and rebellion. They saved it for the rebellion, for the rainy day. Oh my God. They saved it for this moment. The benevolent watchers, the good ones, the ones that have been watching out for us and trying to help humanity. Bro. Social justice, radical effort, and rebellion. And look, you have this blue bird that's trying to oppress, and this is the aliens out here pouring all this true knowledge in water. Like, go ahead and try to stop me. Look at him. Look how he's looking. You can't stop flowing water, you stupid ass. You can't stop that. You can't stop the energy of love. You can't stop that. Wow. That was powerful. They're holding on to it. So the reptilians do not have this this stuff. The benevolent aliens are holding it, and they're not even on this earth. They're above it. So that's good. That means everything I said is right. They're going to spoon feed us. I started with the Dead Sea Scrolls, and it's going to be the next, and then the Emerald Tablets. It's going to be like a little bits and a little bits and a little bits and a little bits, and I can't wait to be famous because I'm going to download these damn things, and it's going to say the date and the time, and I'm going to be like, I channeled that shit years before it happened. I sure did. Every single one of them. I have to hurry up and save these before they get deleted. I got to make some space on my phone. I got to put them on like a hard drive or something. Y'all remember when I'm famous for channeling all this shit that happened, bro. I'm telling you. Coming. All right. Well, I'm gonna go to bed. Are you there, Timmy? I think y'all are like either really quiet or there's like no comments coming through. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, this is fucking wild. Okay, so cool. There's nothing left to figure out. We figured it out, guys. Why are you crying? What's the matter? You're here? I don't know why it's so quiet. I feel like I'm just talking to myself. I feel like a crazy person over here talking to myself. Oh, you're sad. I know why you're sad. Okay. I know why you're quiet. I'm sorry, babe. Oh, Timmy, are you asleep? You better not. Yeah. I don't really